So this is from section 6.2, number 5, speed dating. So this uses the difference of random variables. So we need to define our random variables. For this one, m will be height of male. So you don't need to restate the question, just define your random variables. So m will be height of male, f will be height of female. So what we want to look at is the difference, because we want to know the probability that the male is taller than female. So the difference is going to be m minus f, and we're interested in finding the probability that the difference is positive, which would mean the male is taller than the female. So we need the mean and the standard deviation. That's what we need to find. So what would the mean of the difference be equal to? We only know the mean for the male speed daters and the mean for the female. What would the mean of the difference be? Yeah? What would it be? You would just take the difference of the random variables. So it would be the mean of m minus the mean of f. So it would be 70 minus 65, or 5 inches. So then, Rachel, and then the variance of v. Okay, so here's where you have to be really careful. So the variances, just because you're taking the difference, they still add. So it would be the variance of m plus the variance of f. So it would be, to find, how do you find the variance of m? You take, what do you do to find this? Variance of m is, what's the standard deviation of m? If you go back and read the problem, the standard deviation of m is 3.5. Good. So you take 3.5 and you would square it. That's how you find the variance. How do you find the variance of f? It would be 3 squared. Good, good. So the variance is 21.25. And so therefore the standard deviation, we just take the square root, and you get 4.61 inches. So the expected value, the mean is 5, the standard deviation is 4.61, so we can just do normal CDF, which I really recommend doing. You could find the z-score and use table A, but this is faster. From the lower bound is, what would the lower bound and upper bound be? We want to know the difference greater than 0, so lower bound is 0, upper bound is 8. Yeah, a big number. And then 5 for the mean and 4.61 for the standard deviation. So that should give you, make sure you can do this. And so you would say there is an 86% chance. And so a randomly selected male, we want to put it back into context. So I don't care so much about you rewriting the question, because you're not going to do that on the AP test. The question is right there, but your conclusion is really important. There's an 86% chance a randomly selected male speed dater. And eventually, what we want to compare is if we want to know if some experiment we're selecting has an effect on the outcome, then we compare it to what happens when we just randomly. So there's an 86% chance a randomly selected male speed dater is taller